fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Deontay, the Bronze Bomber, Wilder. Deontay Wilder finally responds to Dillian Whyte after Dillian Whyte made some unhealthy remarks towards the Bronze Bomber last few days ago, and he pretty much said that Deontay Wilder, he ain't scared of him. Deontay Wilder's merely a basketball player that used to work at McDonald's, and he is fake. He said a lot more than that, okay? But those are a few things that Dillian Whyte has said. And Deontay responds, he says, these guys say that they can beat Luis Ortiz. Dillian Whyte can't beat Luis Ortiz. If they fought 10 times, Luis Ortiz would beat Dillian Whyte 10 times out of 10. They all talk about that old man, but they're not trying to fight that old man. And if Dillian Whyte rises himself up in the ranks, he's not afraid to fight anyone, and he will give Dillian Whyte an opportunity. Now, you know, Deontay Wilder, it's been some questions asked. People have doubted if he wanted to fight Dillian Whyte. A lot of people think he ducked Dillian Whyte. There's been evidence that he did duck Dillian Whyte. Actually, he did, you know. So for him to throw Luis Ortiz in the way of fighting himself, you know, if Dillian Whyte wanted it as bad as he said he wanted it at this point, I would, because that's what I wanted anyway. See, like I've told you guys, what's happened in the sport of boxing, Deontay Wilder can no longer use Luis Ortiz as a wall anymore, okay? And it's really up to Dillian Whyte and Eddie Hearn to make that fight happen, to break down any resistance of a potential fight with Deontay Wilder and Dillian Whyte. DW versus DW has to happen, but in order for it to happen, some things have to happen. One, Eddie Hearn has to come in grips of reality with taking a chance on Dillian Whyte fighting Ortiz. First of all, you got to pay the man, you know, and you have to have a desire to fight the man. And I think it wasn't Dillian Whyte. Me personally, I think it was Eddie Hearn that really did not want Dillian Whyte fighting Luis Ortiz. I honestly think that because, of course, you guys know the backstory of Ortiz and fighting on Matchroom. You know, he beat Malik Scott. He beat, not David Price, but the other guy, the Rhino or whatever his name is, dude that stuffed the socks in his drawers, right? Make him look hung. Not David Price, but Dave, I forget his last name. But you guys know, another UK fighter. And Eddie Hearn wasn't impressed with him, but he was getting these guys out of there. Malik Scott's a difficult fight to fight with anyone, right? Oh, except Wilder, his best friend, right? So I don't think that Eddie Hearn was interested in making that fight because he knew that Luis Ortiz, not only is he dangerous, he's not really worth the risk, because he's, you know, he's a guy that, you know, he doesn't really have a big fan base. He's not originally American. So fighting Ortiz is a risky fight. That's why I think Eddie Hearn doesn't want that. But at this point, with everything going on with Dillian Whyte, he lost his opportunity that he fought so hard to get. He lost it to Tyson Fury. I think that would be the best route to do. That shuts Dillian Whyte up. That stops all the rumors that Eddie Hearn's afraid to match those two together. You know, both of these guys, now Ortiz has 2 losses to the same guy. Dillian Whyte still has 1 loss. If he fights and beats Ortiz, he will, bar none, have, if not the best resume in the division, right? Or he will have closest to the best resume in the heavyweight division. You know what I'm saying? So then there would be nothing that Deontay Wilder can say, because the one thing that he can say or said is fight Ortiz, then you get a fight with me. Because since he, to this day, is the only person that beat Ortiz, Dillian Whyte beating Ortiz, he joins Deontay Wilder with the victory over Ortiz. Then Deontay Wilder really doesn't have much. Who does he have? To this day, a draw with Fury and Dominic Breazeale. Everyone else in his resume is, let's face it, not up to opposition like Vladimir Klitschko explained. Okay, so yes, I think that should happen, because if that's Deontay Wilder's only rebuttal for not fighting Dillian Whyte, on top of all the shit Dillian Whyte has said about Deontay Wilder, look, I just told you guys a few things that Dillian Whyte said lately, but there's a whole dictionary, a whole book of things that Dillian Whyte has said against Deontay Wilder. And it's strange to me that Deontay Wilder replies back in such monotone, "Go fight Ortiz." You know what I'm saying? If you think you're better than Ortiz, fight Ortiz. You say, oh, whoop his old ass then. You know? But that's it. Like Paulo Malignaggi, Tony Bellew, guys like that. Roy Jones, Andre Ward. He's went far as blasted these guys for having an opinion. But now you got a guy in your same weight division is talking so much shit about you, okay? And you have very little words to say. That's why I am surprised that he did mention Dillian Whyte. That's why I'm excited about it, because I like the trash talk. I like when people talk shit. It builds a fight. It builds a backstory, right? It plants seeds of possible fights in the future. Okay, so, you know, I want to see that happen. And you know something? Now, I want to see Dillian Whyte versus Ortiz before I want to see Dillian Whyte versus Deontay Wilder, because I want to see how this story unfolds. You know what I mean? Because people give these narratives, but when you cut the narrative off, right? You stop the story from being told. Okay, I beat Ortiz. Now what, motherfucker? What are you going to do now? What are you going to do? Who do you got? You beat Ortiz. Now I've beat Ortiz. Now what? Come to me. Oh, you want me to go higher in the ranks? Damn, what's higher than number one? You know what I mean? But anyway, that's my counterpunch on that, guys. You guys tell me what you think about Deontay Wilder's comments. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch.